El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no es Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Que te la echo mi español muy malo. I speak English till I get up to condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Y'all don't understand my lingo, too pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that cooked me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, get my enemies on Cali, yeah, boy. DR down to Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
Se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Que esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar.
Esto es para el rico, esto es para el pobre, para el que le falta, para el que le sobre, para el que lo quiera y no lo tenga, para el que lo tenga y no lo quiera, para la iglesia, para el caserío, para los que son y los que no son de los míos, y para los tigres que andan en jipeta y hasta los que andan en bicicleta.
Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Now from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on the show is next. So here is Kyle Tucker, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Houston, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 10.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Tucker on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So now a runner on at second with one away, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
Michael Brantley.
First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. A one pitch on its way. Clears this one over toward first. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. He's set. Here it comes. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might...
And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So now into the box is David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
And now pitch on the way. And he takes ball one. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting second.
So now to the plate, Phil Gosselin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. It's going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jared Walsh. A potential tying run for him at third base. Here's the first pitch to him. Fletcher at third. Gosselin is over at second with one down in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Tucker. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And to score from third, the tying run. Digging in next, Anthony Rendon. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've got a couple hits in the inning. You've got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Hit hard up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting seven, the third baseman.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So next to hit is Chas McCormick.
The center fielder, Chas McCormick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Jason Castro.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Correa, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. And bottom of the inning now, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Max Stassi.
The catcher.
And now a pitch on the way.
Stassi.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. To third. Diaz picks it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now Dexter Fowler.
The right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Taken but called a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Fowler is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. To first. Gurriel brings it in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Justin Upton now. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
Number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Number 10.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB now. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Gurriel, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Up next to the action.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Right side, but it's well foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Taylor Ward.
The designated hitter, number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher, singled in his last at-bat. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball and 2 strikes now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 1-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Stepping in now, Phil Gosselin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wow.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jose Altuve, and they could use a spark from him here.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. At the plate now is Carlos Correa. He singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Behind 0-2 now. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The third baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Aledmys Diaz.
Hit hard to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And here comes the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
The first baseman.
Here's the pitch.
Jared Walsh.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate here is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. The catcher, Matt Stafford.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Chas McCormick as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Chas McCormick.
First pitch on its way. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's after it. He's there and records the first out. Now into the box, Jason Castro. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Oh, and he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2.
The right fielder, Kyle.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Kyle Tucker stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Set now for the bottom of the 5th and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler.
The right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A bouncer to the left side. And that's out number 1. Up next, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2. So the next to bat will be Taylor Ward. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
Number 10,
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. A ball that's carrying. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And that one yanked just foul. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No outs, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Swing and a liner, but this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. Down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Jordan Alvarez.
He's set and the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Dylan Bundy enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Jose Altuve will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Here comes another 0-2. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. First delivery to him. Carlos Correa is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Behind 0-2 now. Started to go around, but it's a... Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6. First offering on its way. Pops this one up. Gurriel in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Popped him up. Diaz is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next, here is
The
Phil
batter,
Gosselin.
number 13.
1 for 2,
Shortstop.
including a double back in the
Phil
first.
Gosselin.
Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker is there, 2 down. 2 men are out now in the Angels'
center field,
6th.
number
And standing
27.
in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Trout.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The count now at 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Ryan Presley is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning.
Ryan Presley.
Into the box, Jared Walsh, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
And a throw over to third, and he'll dive back in. Trout at third with 2 away. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Count remains 2-2. Here's the 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Ready now is Aledmus Diaz. He bounced out last time up.
The third baseman, number 16.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Next up for the Stros, Chas McCormick. He flew out in his last AB.
McCormick.
Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Jason Castro is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Last half of the seventh here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman, Anthony.
First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Next to hit, Max Stassi. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, no balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Hit hard to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Now back.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
Fowler
is in time as Castro got him. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
First pitch on its way. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases.
Up next to the outfield, the first baseman,
To the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. A pitch out, the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Walsh is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Now to bat, Michael Brantley. This past history with Dylan Bundy, he's gone 3 for 8. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Fowler. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Fowler looking up. Gone!
¡Jordan con un doblete! ¡Ay!
Now that second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Now back, the shortstop, Carlos.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Altuve leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
On the move is Trout. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Fouled away. High in the air out to center field. McCormick is there, and he has it for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Taylor Ward, 0-2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it, 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Fletcher. So far 2 for 3 in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
No.
Phil Gosselin flew out last time up.
Phil.
He said, here it comes. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short term.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Striding in for Houston, Aledmus Diaz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
16. Aledmus.
Now here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate is Jazz McCormick. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matt, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. No plate discipline that time. He's in the hole now, 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And stepping in, Jason Castro will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Here comes Upton. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout.
The center field.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Diaz brings it in. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Jared Walsh, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring positions. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Brentwood is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. Two gone here in the ninth. And digging
ganamos.
He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And it's a called strike to even the count at one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be
ganamos. Bien. Qué chulada.
One of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. Houston came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Ryan Presley claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here.
Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a friend. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend.
Vamos a ver, aguánteme un rato.
Tags on my car, now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel, while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling they friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard, I can't tell it's amen.
That's you with that big Benz, huh? That's you that can't keep old, cause you keep yelling her friends, huh? You gotta go to court, huh? You got service subpoena for child support, huh? That was that nerve, huh? You ain't even get a chance to say a word, huh? I know I ain't tripping, don't your brother got them birds, huh? You ready to bust you somebody, huh? You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play it, huh? I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You know who got that fire, huh? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your bold jeans, huh? Some of your partners, huh? You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns, huh? You stuck with them clowns, huh? You a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, huh? You won't know what we gonna do next, huh? You bought our tape with your check, huh? You wearing a vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh? You spent 70 on your Benz, huh? It ain't sure that's for your friends, huh? You won't stop these heads from playing with you, huh? You won't run the block, huh? You won't be the last one with rocks, huh? You keep it, huh? You count the money at the end of the night, huh? You on a 3-day flight, huh? You full of that line. You ducking them people, huh? You the one face was on news last night, huh? You the one the dudes out their shoes last night, huh? You don't come in the project when it's dark, huh? You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, huh? You came in the Norway on New Year's Eve, huh? You got stuck in there and you couldn't leave, huh? It was hard for you to breathe, huh? You a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering. You got a trespass and time. You got on the hard, huh? When you was looking at them, you don't know when to quit, huh? That's you with that shot call and click, huh? That's you with that ball and click, huh? That's you that's taking them hits, huh? Your girl don't know when to shut up her mouth, huh? You gon' one of her teeth out, huh? You done switch from Nikes to Reeboks, huh? You twinkle your goals every time you leave your house, huh? No income tax checks out, huh? You about to flip that, huh? You about to go so you will, huh? You about to go treat your, huh? You about to go put the on one of these, huh? When you broke, you drove, huh? When you paid, you got boo-boo places to go, huh? You on top, huh? You don't think you can be stopped, huh? You by the shop, huh? You riding in the Benz on 20-inch rims, huh? You a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something, you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering.
me voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix. Viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. La baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar. Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal. Cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no voy a cambiar. Los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran, sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales. Las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal. La caja nunca para eso no. Y la baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. No me venga a afrontar. Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR. A la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hijo solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro la habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya. Hay music, hay flow. Hay music, hay flow. Cabi, dímelo Rebol. Ustedes saben ya, ustedes saben ya.
First offering. And the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1, and we are officially underway this afternoon from Angel Stadium. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Right side hit hard, fielded cleanly, and the day begins with an out. There's one away. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
Number 10,
First delivery to him. In there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Suzuki corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Gurriel is retired, 2 down now. Striding in is Michael Brantley. First offering on its way. Pops this one up. Walsh into foul territory. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And that's in there, base hit.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Fouled off. Comes set, and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Brantley is off of first with 2 away. Now a fastball as he just reared up. So here is David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading up for the Angels, the second baseman, David.
Now the pitch.
Fletcher.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's got a 3-for-5 line. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Again, a 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Therefore, it is Gurriel, and there's one gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, Luis Rengifo, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Now here's the first offering. Bases are empty, one man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runner at first here, one man out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-1 to him now. And the count will be full. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jared Walsh drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. From the stretch. Slider laid off for a ball. Swung on and chopped up the middle. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So now here is Jose Altuve, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. In the air, down the line in left. Upton's under it. 1 out. Next, it'll be Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Alex Bregman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Alex Bregman stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. In now is Anthony Rendon. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
The third baseman, Anthony.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and big trouble as this gets to the wall now. Around second now and headed for third. The throw will go to third, but he is in there.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Dexter.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Fowler.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Here's Justin Upton now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's 5 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Lifted down the line in left. Brentley is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Next up is Taylor Ward, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leading off the inning, it'll be Chas McCormick, and they could use a spark from him here.
The center fielder, Chas McCormick.
First delivery to him. McCormick is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
The catcher,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kyle Tucker. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch of the AB now. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 3rd now, and now it'll be the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
And leading up for the Angels, The catcher.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
The batter number 22.
Next it'll
Second
be
baseman,
David Fletcher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fletcher.
Line but speared on a hop. And quickly there are two away. So the bases are empty with two gone now. And that'll bring up Luis Rengifo. First offering. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Now batting.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Jared Walsh would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. New inning set to get underway. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one. Now here it comes. Michael Brantley is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away. At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The second baseman.
He's set and the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up into the box. Jared Walsh. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
The first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And now here is Anthony Rendon. Tripled and later scored first time around. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. In now, Dexter Fowler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He hit a sac fly earlier. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready to go in the top of the fifth. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Here comes the 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bregman is retired, 2 down now.
The batter.
So next to bat will be Chas McCormick. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Now it'll be Justin Upton as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
The left fielder, Justin.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Tucker. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Striding forward now is the DH, Taylor Ward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The catcher, Kurt.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Kurt Suzuki is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So stepping in is Jason Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kyle Tucker. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So here's Yuli Gurriel, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Outside, 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton's under it, and that's the 3rd out. Ready now for L.A. David Fletcher, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The second baseman, David
First
Fletcher.
offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0.
No.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
The batter, number 2.
That'll bring in Luis Rengifo. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. To second for 1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Hit in the air down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that. Mike Mayers will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Next to stand in is Jose Altuve. There's prior history in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he's out on a strong throw. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Pitch inside the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Altuve at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A 1-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand a tying run in scoring position. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
For the Angels,
now here it comes.
The first baseman, Jared.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Tucker is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Digging in will be Anthony Rendon, singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on a swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Next to hit is Dexter Fowler. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
3-1 to him now. Pulled toward right center field. McCormick finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40.
And that will bring up Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Leading off from Houston, the third baseman.
First pitch on the way.
Alex Bregman.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Count is 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Next up, Chas McCormick grounded out in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
1-1 the count. Here it comes. And he misses. 2-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And now in the box, Jason Castro. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Hit back toward the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward.
And leading up for the Angels, the left fielder, Justin.
Zach Greinke is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for Houston, number 21, Zach.
Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Taylor Ward. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. As he looks at a fast in there for strike 1.
Fletcher.
Swing and a liner. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Another 0-2 home. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Next to dig in, Yuli Gurriel. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Astros are down to their final out now, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
He brings it in, and the Angels are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Halos took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Shohei Ohtani gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Lance McCullers to settle with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Raisel Iglesias hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com. Man on 3rd, on 2nd, on 3rd. I'm gonna have to clean it up. I done went yard, they all gone. Now alien beat it up.
final line score this afternoon. Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Josh Harrison stands in, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Leading off for Oakland, the third baseman, number 1, Josh.
He's ready. Here's Harrison. The first pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. One out, bases empty, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Now the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. And he puts it on the ground to second. Altuve has it, and that's the second out. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 4.
Matt Olson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. And a throw behind the runner at third. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Astros, the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Marte comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Comes set, now the pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Nope.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. And he got him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Tucker. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Davis now, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
The left fielder, number 11, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Striding in for Oakland, Seth Brown. His career numbers in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Urquidy has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they called today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Jed Lowry comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Brown, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball, very...
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. That'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. His career numbers against Minaya, he's a .333 hitter.
Aledmus.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, one away. Here's Carlos Correa now, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. First offering on its way. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. A barehanded play by Harrison. Hey now. And now Elvis Andrus for his career in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here it comes now to Andrus. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Again, another foul ball. Now another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 1.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The batter number 5. Second base.
At the plate now, Tony Kemp. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. On to first, and there were 2 down. So now here is Starling Marte looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a pickoff throw to third. Runner back safely. Harrison on third with 2 out. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. At the plate now. Jake Myers as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jake Myers.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Swing and a liner. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Digging in next, Martin Maldonado.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Now the first pitch. Line down the left field line. But this lands foul for the first strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
10, Yuli
Gurriel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chases. Stepping in once again is Matt Olson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
The left fielder, number 11.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fouled away. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Right fielder.
So now into the box is Seth Brown. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Urquidy is there for it, and that retires the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
First offering on its way. Bregman just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. He's got it. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter. Kyle Tucker struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! Into the box, Aledmus Diaz. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Andrus. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Jed Lowry now. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jed Lowry goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Sean Murphy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Maldonado shading to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First offering. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
This is popped up. Bregman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Jose.
First pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Not in time. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. There goes Altuve. And a step off. And he'll be run down between first and second, and a mental mistake that time as he's picked off for the first out. To the plate now, Jake Myers. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Swinging a soft liner. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Now back, the catcher, Martin.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. And that one yanked just foul. On the move again from first. And he steps off, and they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
To 1-2 now. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Davis retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Josh Harrison.
Number 1, Josh.
First delivery to him. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air to center. Myers is right there, one down. So one gone for the A's in their half of the sixth. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So next day.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So here's Yuli Gurriel. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
The first baseman, Yuli.
Here's the pitch.
Gurriel.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
The left fielder, number 44.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. And that misses, ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bregman leads off first with 1 away. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone. At the plate, Kyle Tucker. As he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Line towards center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning.
I don't wear a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house.
New inning set to get underway, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Chris Davis next to bat. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Fastball called for strike 2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The right fielder,
now to the plate, here is Seth Brown. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pulled toward right center field. Myers gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning.
Traditional 7th-inning stretch.
De Ellis Guerra gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 65.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
For the Astros, the shortstop,
He's set. Here it comes.
Correa.
Pitch on the way. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Grounder down the line at third. And that's the first out. Now into the box, Jose Altuve. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The center fielder, number 6, Jake Myers.
And now Jake Myers. Lofted in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. There goes Altuve. And a step off, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. From the stretch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
He's running again. Pitch outside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. And standing in is the DH, Jed Lowry. Brooks Raley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58.
From the stretch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. In at the plate is Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. There is Altuve. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
The third baseman, number 1.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Standing in now, Tony Kemp, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Slider laid off for a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Ready now is Martin Maldonado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. Out into right center. Well hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
The first baseman,
No corre nada de ese cabrón.
Into the box now. Yuli Gurriel. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Up next to the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
At the plate now, Alex Bregman, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Flare out toward right center. Here comes Marte. He can't get there as it falls in. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores. So they'll go to Bowman now. That'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. Line towards center field. Marte is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate here is Kyle Tucker. Prior history versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering.
And he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So the next to bat will be Aledmus Diaz. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
The shortstop.
So now to the plate, Carlos Correa, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
D-Roy, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being alone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Set to start up to ninth in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Starling Marte. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The next 0-2. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-1. Marte gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Chris Davis is on deck. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball four. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Next, here is Chris Davis. He went down on strikes last time up. And this is off the corner and low, ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity for them to break through. It's going to be pretty demoralizing if they can.
Hit out towards second. Altuve to his right. He has it for Gurriel, and they get them both. Up next, Seth Brown flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
3-1 the count now. Left side with well fouled. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he fouls this one off. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a line drive, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Stros took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jose Urquidy gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Brooks Raley works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line for tonight.
Not very likely, started away.